Hey, YouTubers and YouTubettes. Thought I'd grace your presence today with a little video about live foods and my pesto fry there, which you can see in screen with Mama looking very cautiously over them. She won't let any of the other fish get anywhere near them. Any rate, I do feed my fry live foods. Initially, when they're first born, the first day or two that they're free swimming, I let them just kind of munch on the present bacteria and microorganisms that are already existent in the tank. But after a day or two, I do break out the old homemade DIY brine shrimp hatcheries, which is a couple of 2-liter Coke bottles. Flip one upside down, cut the bottom off, put it in the bottom of another one. Some hot water, an air line, that little cup full of brine shrimp eggs, some salt, a little bit of baking soda, and you let it go to town. 24 hours later, you got baby brine shrimp, which I sift out with a turkey baster into a brine shrimp net. Spill a little clean water over it, and then set them free in the tank for the babies to munch on. Which, if you look very closely at that picture, you can see some of those little white flecks, and occasionally you'll see one if you look closely enough swimming by. After the brine shrimp and the babies grow out a little bit more, what I like to do is the grindle worms or micro worms. Right here, that's a culture for some grindle worms in the picture there. It's just a little tub that you get lunch meats in. You poke a couple holes in the top with a pin to get some air, put a little bit of coconut weave in there, and start a culture and feed them some dog food, cat food, or whatever you'd like. Once they are grown out to a good size, or trying to get the parents in breeding form, what I like to do is get some of these black worms. These are California black worms. I went ahead and got the full kit on this. This is no DIY. Ordered it from, I believe it's CaliforniaBlackworms.com or something. I'll put it in the description down below where you can get these. The container's a little extra, but you only got to buy it one time. It's got netting in the bottom, and you just keep some cool water in there, and I usually keep them in a small fridge that I have in the other room. That way they keep fresh and alive. And I dole them out to the parents, which brings them into breeding specs. As a matter of fact, I think right here the little picture-in-picture is going to show how I feed them. That's what they look like under the light. That was I think that was like a quarter of a pound right there worth. Got to order some more of those, as a matter of fact. But I like this little container. It's really handy. You just like I say, you just stick that in a little fridge with some water and stuff. Change the water out once a day with some fresh dechlorinated water, and put it back in the fridge and keep them cool, and they'll survive for a good couple of weeks. But you see me feeding some of my fish there, and they go after them like gangbusters. Never a problem with them loving any of these live foods. As a matter of fact, even the baby brine shrimp, if I got a little extra or whatever, I'll spread it out through the other tanks, and even the full-grown fish will go after it. They just kind of scoop it up like I guess like a sperm whale would scoop up krill. But there's different trains of thoughts about the live foods. Some say that it's nasty and it can bring stuff into your tanks. I haven't seen a problem or had any problems with that. I think it's worth it, especially if you're talking about breeding fish. And if you get them from reputable dealers to start with, you really don't have to worry too much about parasites and bad stuff coming in with them. So I'm on the side of that. I think that's what they eat in the wild, and why not give it to them and as a treat at least, in their tanks. But I think that about sums it up. And like I say, I just want to do this quick one for you on a Sunday. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. We're supposed to get warmer here soon, so that's good.